Hey everyone, 30-6 here, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, the Rising Sun campaign. Last episode, we spent a lot of time doing research as well as finally uniting Arabia under our Commonwealth territory. Along with that, we've started moving the older ships out of commission, finally. After some time, I can't zoom in. Let's just go next turn. Finally started moving them out, and we are working on getting our new ships set. So currently we are refitting the Kuma class, I believe. And we're going to get those guys modernized, at least to a degree. We have new cruisers coming up. But for the time being, we will keep the Kumas in service as a screening force. And what I'll do, most likely, is keep them... Maybe I might make a garrison force out here towards Arabia, just in case we end up in a scuffle with Italy or Germany. Put a couple of larger heavy cruisers out there and just have a form a raiding force, but I haven't quite decided yet. In the meantime, we're going to continue with peacetime operations. I don't want to get right into a war right now. It's kind of counterintuitive. Puts us at a disadvantage, and right now we're kind of vulnerable. We don't have a lot of heavy cruisers to back up a larger screening force right now, so we're just kind of yeah, that's kind of our major problem. We do have a new destroyer design that I want to take a peek at. Oh, 24 months, that's a lot of tonnage for 24 months. So yeah, anywho, let's take a peek at research. So we've got a new battleship coming out. We got the modern battleship hull designs, which obsoletes Dreadnought 2, 4, and 3, but we get 3 new hulls. So we'll take a look at those. As for the cruisers, I already mentioned that. We're getting the modern cruisers. We got our stereoscopic 4, which is good. We're getting a new ocean-going submarine. So all good things. Finances are looking great. We've got crew now. Still trying to get an alliance with either Britain or the United States, at least on paper. Currently, the Soviets like us, and I quite frankly don't understand why. France hates us. Their economy is also shrinking. We are by power rating, we're number 1, 2, 3, 4 in the world. Yeah, we're number 4 in the world. And Austria-Hungary is number 5. So we need to keep that in mind just in case something pops off. Still growing the economy. We've got a huge naval budget. I'd like it to be a little bit bigger, but for more crew. But alas. So we just refit the Kumas. So I'm going to delete the original design. Yes. Because they're being refit. Next ship we should refit is going to be the Katsuragis. So, ship design, Katsuragi. They're still technically in time. Or at least still technically a hull we can build on, but I do want to modernize them. So we are going to refit the Katsuragis. What is this? Advanced Tower 6. Advanced Tower 7. 15. 16. 14. Twin stack it. Main guns. thinking maybe 14s? That's a bit heavy. But hold on, wait. I think 14s are going to be too heavy. Here's what we'll do. We'll go 12-inch quads. Really make the enemy hurt with the Katsuragis. Yeah, 12-inch, 35 caliber. Thirteen-inch belt is fine. I'll go back down to 12. Why are we so overweight? Hmm. Reduce the range, get rid of a funnel. Pull the citadel back ever so slightly. Alright. I really want the quad guns, because when they hit, they'll slam. So what if I take away this one? Maybe... Nah. Need to look for some weight reductions. There's 6 on the conning tower. That doesn't help much. I could go down to 12-inch triples, but I kind of don't really want to sacrifice that level of firepower. Against our... Wait, hold on. Fine, I'll go down to triples. But I'm not happy about it. Alright. Could I maybe up the speed? I could. I'd have to put another funnel. I could get 2 knots speed. Couldn't get a pip of range back, but 26 knot battlecruiser. Yeah. Yeah, I think a 26 knot battlecruiser is perfect. All right. Problem is going to take 9 months. I'm sorry, 19? You lied to me. Alright. Well, it's just a straight upgrade. Those cruisers can be around for a long time, and I'm not as concerned. How long on these refits do we have? 3 months. These will be done in 7 months. We'll have capacity back. Alright. Oh, never mind. The refits just finished. So we got about 130,000 tons we can build on. And mind you, we're only going to have 12 heavy cruisers, so I should probably... No! No! I do not want an alliance with the Soviet Union. Build out more capacity. Let's see. Let's see how we're doing on research. 3 months. Modern cruisers. Ah. 2 months on that. Quintuple? No, just better tubes. Alright. Alright. I don't like that the most modern battle cruisers in the fleet are going to be locked up for 19 months. But for the time being, it's a little bit cheaper than us designing a new battlecruiser class. For the moment. We will design a new battlecruiser class, but I'm kind of debating because I want to take a look at those modern cruisers and I want to see maybe another heavy cruiser class, a companion class, because we have take away the light cruisers that are in Tokyo, so we probably have about 34. So we have 34 light cruisers. If I could get 24 heavy cruisers, maybe. I mean, in the last campaign, because we didn't scrap any of our ships, we had to keep constantly refitting them. So I'm not as concerned about stuff, but I do want to start moving into ships I can keep around for a while. So I might have to retire the Taios just to save cost. The Imagi class is brand new, so I'm not worried about them. How long are these refits going to take? Oh, never mind. It was just because they were over capacity. That's why it was so freaking high. Alright. 2 months left on heavy cruisers. We'll get a bunch of space back. And then we will look at the new designs once they come off. So 2 months. Yeah, alright. Let's just speed through the next 2 months and get this sorted. And once the new battle cruisers are finished, I'm going to separate the Mizuhos off and scrap all of them except for Mizuho. Eastern Rumelia? Where's that? Southern Finland, Northern Finland, West Eastern Sweden. Rumelia? Am I stupid? Oh, Bulgaria. Alright. The Ottoman Empire is collapsing. They do still have Kuwait. I still think they're and Qatar. I think they're still allied to the Soviets, so not super concerned about that. 1 month engines? Double geared steam turbines, 1924. If I could speed that along, that'd be helpful. Take this priority off. Alright. Light cruisers are done. Alright, we just got the modern cruisers, so let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look. I think this is going to be a shorter episode, but remember, we also have the new Dreadnoughts, the modernized Dreadnoughts coming out, and the battleships. So we're about to lose these three, but I'm pretty sure the modernized... No. Lose Dreadnought 2, 3, and 4. We still keep the modernized Dreadnoughts. Let's look at this modern heavy cruiser. Very sleek. Experimental heavy cruiser? What is modern? I like that. Have the experimental... That's just a destroyer. Destroyer 4, on the other hand, could be beneficial. But we already have... Well, I could use more destroyers. I do not want a 40-knot destroyer. 32 is fine. Let's take a look at this heavy cruiser again. Just as a thought exercise, I don't know. New heavy cruiser could help. Another heavy cruiser, long range. single stack. Can I see what caliber guns are on the Futotakas? Nope. I hate when this game does this. If I made up 40 caliber. About 3 rounds a minute. That is acceptable. Got some pitching problems. Still haven't put secondaries on yet. Anti-destroyer armament, I guess. debating if I want to save this design and build it. Because I think with the better tech, with the double-geared steam turbines, we can reduce engine weight even further, giving us better speed. So I'm not going to save it. I mean, I did say it was a thought experiment, so I'll have to see. I mean, Kurobegoro is still around, so I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Well, what's next? Kankos. Actually, first, Taios, Fuzo, and Shinsoku. And a scrap. Same thing with the Yamashiro. Choyo has 9 kills, but I think I'm going to put her in the new Fuzo class, so she's going to get scrapped as well. And Taiyo, who's in Nampo, is going to go to Tokyo. You should still have plenty of space. Alright. I'm going to wait, get the new ships, and then we're going to wait till we get the double-geared steam turbines. Turret mechanisms? Please tell me this is like triple turrets for something. No, just casement gun barrels. Yeah. Alright, let's do that. I know I just reduced our battleship numbers, but bear with me. Just bear with me, I have an idea. Hey, we're now making 1 billion funds every month. Piss off. Take % of the naval budget. Not in the mood for war right now. Trying to redo a fleet. Now, wouldn't you know it, I just forgot what ships I scrapped. Well, Yamashiro, Fuzo, Choyo, piss off. It's alright. I'll just go back and rewatch it and figure out which ships I scrapped. Mizuhos, they need to be scrapped. Alright, Mizuhos are getting scrapped next, as soon as these are done. Alright, so, yeah, Choyo, Yamashiro, Fuzo, and there's one more. Alright, so the Kankos, let's refit them. Did I upgrade the battle cruisers to have stereoscopic 4? I think I did. Wait, where's the port weight offset coming from? Hold on a second. There it is. Alright. I think I need to upgun the battleship here. She's overweight. We'll do duels instead. No, actually, no. We'll upgun her 12-inch guns to quads. Let her keep her original 12-inch gun armament. We'll drop the 12s down to a 35 caliber gun. Get rid of that. Get rid of that gun. Okay. 2-inch duels. Alright. Her belt is still fine for the most part. Can I drop your range and maybe increase your speed? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's great. This is like perfect. Alright. Do need to be up armored though. 6 and 12. Probably reduce that to a 5-inch inner belt. Maybe a 3-inch inner deck. Conning tower can get away with 10 inches. And we'll drop side to 6-inch. Alright. Yep. Sounds good to me. Save. So I think the Konkos, I'm going to give them heavy cruisers instead of battle cruisers in their fleet. And I'll make them kind of their own little task force. Let's make sure they're refit. Eight months. Alright. The Amagis I'm not going to refit right now. I don't think they need them. As the heavy cruisers come into service. Yeah. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. In between videos, I'm going to sort the fleet out. Get it organized. Again, we've got new engines coming out in a few months. This is Mark V 9s. Alright. That's good, so we'll put those probably on the new cruiser design. Probably build a... Yeah, we'll put them on a new cruiser design. But anyway, I think that's going to finish up this episode. I don't want to keep you guys sitting here while I'm just trying to do thought experiments, try to figure out what I want to do with the fleet. So, like I said, that's going to take for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.